Look at his fucking muscles.
Chair, but
Funny guy. I'm going to review the greatest sales call in the SMMA space on YouTube. He goes by the name of Hunter C. Roy. He's one of the best SMMA gurus out there. Me personally, my name is Tariq. I make 50 grand a month on my SMMA, and I still have things to learn. I'm watching this. I took so much information from this and added it to my repertoire. You guys watch this too. Sit back and relax, and you can learn something as well.
I'm only working 3 days a week because I'm doing the mom thing too. And I mean,
Notice how the prospect is talking. She's very, very, very relaxed. It's not... You could probably tell that she probably spoke to a bunch of fucking idiots in the SMMA space like that don't actually know what they're doing. Hunter does. So it's probably like a weight off her shoulders that she has somebody here that actually understands the problem. So she just feels more comfortable. Like the mom thing, 3 days, the fact that Hunter actually asked the question, the qualification question that, you know, she's actually about to answer it is crazy. You know, and he did that just by showing that he's a genuine guy.
maybe around 150. It's terrible. I was at like 350, 400. So it's embarrassing. That's why I kind of need to revamp, get my name out in the community again.
I love how that's your bad, because I hop on with people that are like at like 50 weekly patients and they're like, yeah, I don't really need you, I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm kind of mortified to even say numbers.
No, that's great though. That's awesome. You have like a really good foundation. So I assume your database is probably huge too, which will help us out.
5,500-ish patients, 6,000, so I don't know.
100? The fuck?
It's been a while.
Totally cool. Okay. So, where would you like to be as far as weekly patient wise?
Gosh, I think...
I don't know. I just feel like I'm watching Jerry Minor. Like, that was very, like, that was an inflection. I don't know if you know guys or what that means, but the way he's like, he was thinking about it. And, I don't know, he just looks like an expert in his field.
I think I'd be pushed a little bit, but that'd be exhilarating at about 120 a day, 3 days a week.
Okay, so like
360 a week, 3 days a week.
Cool. Okay. Dang, yeah, that'd be awesome. Cool. And then have you ever done, I know terrible with technology, that's totally fine by the way. Have you ever done anything like this before as far as digital marketing, paid ads, anything like that?
There was, so are you familiar with the group Pinnacle?
I think so.
Management? So that's what I was.
He didn't think so. But I get that same bullshit all the time. Like, oh, I worked with this other marketing agency that nobody fucking knows. I always go, yeah, I know them. And just, let's not talk about that. Why do fucking these prospects always say, do you know these guys? Like, if you think about it, that should be your general response all the time. Yes, I do. Because that means there isn't that many. There isn't that many around. So if you can kind of tell her that there is, like, if you can kind of reassure that there isn't that many around and that we know another person, like a competitor, then it kind of gives more sustenance to you as well. So if you're ever in a sales call and someone goes, do you know X other marketing agency, just say yes even when you don't know.
As a part of Forever and Ever, celebrating 20 years this month. So,
Nice.
like I said, kind of a has-been, trying to be young again. So that group, they didn't promote it, but men and women within the group found this marketing thing. This was forever ago, and they would just cold call people, and we got a few patients from that, but it was the people trying to get the deal, and they came for whatever the deal was, and we really never saw them again. So it was a lot of work for no reward.
Okay. Understood.
And that's all I've ever done.
Gotcha. Were you going to say something, Chris? Did I cut you off?
No, he's in the other room now.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought I heard a voice. So, do you have anybody on the staff? Is there any CAs right now?
I have one CA.
Okay. What's is it full availability the 3 days a week that she's there?
Yes.
So she's there whenever you're there?
Yes.
Okay.
And she comes in on Thursday to do admin stuff.
Damn, she's so focused. Like, damn, what a good prospect. I don't know how Hunter found this. It could be inbound, it could have been cold call, it could have been whatever. She needs help. She acknowledges she needs help. If Hunter's, I know he isn't. And if, can I say that? Keep it in. Ooh. If she isn't stupid and Hunter remains the way he is, that's a close all day. She needs help. She just needs to find someone she can trust.
Nice. So she's like 4 days.
Yeah, 35 hours a week.
Okay.
But paid for 40.
Cool. Okay. So, other than that, do you have any care plan structure set or any like systemized way of like payment structure, care packages, stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
what does that normally look like? 24 visits, 36 visits?
Fucking he. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing. Like the way he did that with his eyes, like what does that normally look like? It just shows you know, a dominance in the call that he just knows what the fuck he's talking about. Heather feels reassured immediately. Just the way he's talking, it's super skilled.
Attracts a lot of people that just want a deal, and all the work for us is up front.
Uh-huh.
And we do a lot of work for someone who maybe doesn't come back because they just want the deal.
Totally
We've
agree.
done the x-rays, and I'm open to hearing it. It's just that's a tough one.
Yep, and I completely hear you on that. So
Like we're at the fair.
I hear you. What a lot of people do to counteract that is they make the detective mode day one the deal.
All right, let me go on a little bit of a monologue right here, okay? Because I do know a lot of people that watch this video are beginners, or they've sat a couple of sales calls and they're still just basically like copy and paste cookie cutter from those SMMA fucking gurus that you shouldn't be watching when you should be watching the likes of this guy, okay? Or Jeremy Minor, Alex Hermosi, fucking Andy Elliott, all these guys, okay? He is really, really good to model your pitch off of. I would say I am too, but he's very good to model your pitch off if you're not naturally a boisterous, outspoken guy like myself. If you see yourself being more of like a quiet, introverted, silent killer, where you feel like, okay, I can kind of get my message across in a more lighter tone, rather than the way I talk, where it's a very heavy and just boom, 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 he's the guy to watch. The way he's talking is very much like how I think everybody should be fucking pitching. You know, I think Alex Hermosi sells on passion alone. Jeremy Minor, I get really, really high Jeremy Minor vibes when I watch this guy.
And then they don't include the first adjustment. So the adjustment's a part of a care plan, but people that are actually coming in, you'll get on the, like, I just had a recording I should have pulled, but I just had a team meeting with the dialers and somebody was like a truck driver and their back was in so much pain, it was actually affecting their work, like they couldn't work. So that person came in for the deal and like, if he doesn't convert to care, like, I think the doctor did something horribly wrong because like, how the heck could you not convert that person to care? So a lot of the people that are coming in to find out what's going on. It's not really like I want to come in and see the YouTube or chiropractic freak show of like a Y strap or something. A lot of people are coming in for
Shout out to my fucking sales coach back when I worked in SaaS, okay? He was very much like, dude, you know these people's problems, the prospects' problems, more than they know their problems, because you're speaking to them more. You speak to more of these guys than they speak to other guys. I bet you anything, Heather probably knows 2 or 3 other chiropractors, whereas Hunter probably knows over 400, and he probably knows every single problem under the sun. So my sales coach said that to me, James Whitehurst. Shout out motherfucking James Whitehurst. That's why I'm a beast today in terms of selling. That's why I know how to fucking sell so well. And that's why I understand the prospect. And that's why I knew you have to create that relationship in sales. It's not about just being fucking technical, which Hunter is really good at, but it's also building that relationship and understanding who's in front of you and pitching the person rather than the product. So he knows what he's talking about. She can see that he knows what he's talking about. She's not stupid, okay? I know Hunter gets on calls when he actually knows what he's talking about and people just have egos and they just refuse to listen and they probably don't buy. She knows that he knows what he's talking about. It's very obvious. And that's how I place myself when I'm pitching these guys. I come across as the expert, and that's where I learned it from, okay? From the guy who taught me. I already name dropped him, okay? Shout out. But let's keep watching. She's closed right now. She's closed right the fuck now. You could clearly see Hunter could say anything, all right, blah, 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 blah. He just needs to keep reassuring because she was like addressing limiting beliefs. He was probably saying, what's your thoughts on XYZ? Oh, I tried that. It doesn't bring the right clientele. Hunter's going to now explain as to how to keep them as a retained client.
just to figure out what's going on. So you can exclude the adjustment, you can include the adjustment. I think if you include it, you'll get way more people in. And I think if you exclude it, you'll get a higher conversion to care. I think they'll both kind of even out on the return on investment. It's just kind of whatever you'd like to do.
How do you guys come up with that day one price?
We've been doing this for 4 years. We've tested in every single market, like in America, every single state. We've worked with, at this point, over 650 practices, but the 47,
650. You know, she's like, how? She's like, motherfucker, I'm that guy. I've done it for 4 years. I'm a beast. That's how. Shit, boy. Shit.
So it's this paradoxical thing of like, well, then how do I get them in there if they don't understand the value of it? So oftentimes people understand the value after they come in. So if we give them a slam dunk deal, it's $47, and they go through all these scans that you have, all the different day one, like the x-ray, thermology, everything. I don't know if you have a CLA scan, like everything that you go through.
Yeah, that's what we have, the CLA.
That's awesome. So everything that you go through, people are like, you know.
I do that all the time. Do you have this machine? I don't know if you have the M-Scope machine. I don't know if you have this. It just shows that you know what the fuck you're talking about. You know? I think this is the second time he said something that she was like, oh, damn, he really knows what he's talking about. Because if you're an amateur sitting in a sales call, you won't know machines, you won't know the prospect problem. Any niche, by the way. Like, let's just say HVAC. If you don't know any, like, the real names of, like, the coolant systems or, like, the heating, the ventilation, it comes off as a newbie. He doesn't. He fucking knows, you know? And it's... You're going to have an extremely high close rate, even if you don't have sales skill, just because of your knowledge alone.
Once they get in there, like, holy shit, like, this is awesome that I got all this. So they were kind of in this, like, emotional high where they're like, thank you. And it's the law of reciprocity where they get all this stuff. And then they're like, yeah, I do trust you. I will do a care plan. That's what we've noticed helps a lot.
Okay.
And I agree that you're definitely worth the 360, but it is just that, like, law of reciprocity thing where people get so much.
I love it. I love it. I speak to prospects all the time and I try to articulate it as best as I can. Not as good as that. That it's not about getting that quick win, that $360 quick win. Get them in for something cheaper and show them how much value you can give for such a low price. And then they'll be just fucking inclined to pay for the higher packages. Okay? But that does come with Heather learning how to upsell and sell. Or just admitting to the fact that she isn't that good at selling.
You give, and then when you do your ask for the care plan, they're like, okay.
Okay. So what's your guys' care plan look like? Is it similar to what I'm doing or different?
Oh, it's super similar. Yeah, it's like the classic, like 24 to 36 visit, and then just, I mean, this is like our generic stuff that we're partnered with a bunch of chiropractic groups. So like we have like a bunch of different templates and things. I think what you're doing is great, and I wouldn't reinvent the wheel. I think you're doing a great job, great conviction, great sales. Everything's good there. I think you just need more people.
Yeah, when the phone doesn't ring. It's always been internal referrals. That was the Pinnacle model way back when, but after COVID, it tanked. So that's why I'm reaching out.
Okay, cool. So I got a couple things to show you.
Okay.
Do we have like 15 more minutes, do you think?
Yeah, I only have to leave by 12:45 Central Time.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I got an easy half hour.
Okay, so I'll definitely have you guys out. Is Chris still in the room?
Yeah, he came back. He's intrigued. He's very...
This is what I'm saying. Chris, man, like he's looking at Hunter like this guy. Look at his fucking muscles. I told you, that's the first time I saw his muscles. Come on, Hunter. Tell him. Show them them games, baby. But I'm listening to this shit and I'm like, oh yeah. Like my head's naturally nodding. Like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Why the fuck are you watching? I'm not gonna say names. I don't at people. Prepare for that fucking video on Sunday though. But like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Watching these weenies paying 10 grand for courses. You could just watch this and fucking become a beast.
Very intrigued.
I'm back here in the shadows.
Hunter knows he's smitten. You know, you see the way he's smiling. He's like, yeah, he did the adjustment. Like, yeah, let me just pose. You know what I mean? Like, he knows what he's talking about. And like, I know exactly how he feels right now.
He doesn't have a chair, so that's why he's not sitting next to me.
It's because there's no associate in there. We got to get an associate in there. There'll be a second chair. But
funny guy.
Okay, so I know I can help you guys. And we actually do some pretty cool guarantees here. Is it cool if I ask you guys for a favor before we jump in?
Okay.
Okay, since I have you and Chris here, I think there's typically 3 things we could do at the end.
Where did he get that? Do you mind? Is it cool? I feel like that's Jeremy Minor or something, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd say that, but he fucking makes it work. For me, I don't think it would work because I'm too hot. I would just say I'm saying it whether fuck you like it or not, and I feel like that bites me. In the what bites the bullet or something, kills a bird with a stone and a half. Or, I don't know. The saying goes like bites me back in the end or some shit. If I did that.
End of today's call. One is, hell yeah, Hunter, I'm in. This sounds great. Let's do it. The other is, no, it's not a good fit. It's definitely not a good fit for Choice Chiropractic. That's fine. If you guys want to tell me no, it's not a good fit, I'm a big boy. I'm not going to take it personally. It's totally fine. What I want to avoid today is, maybe I'll think about it. I'll get back to you, because those are really just polite ways of saying no. So would you guys mind if I ask you for the huge favor of giving me a hell yeah or a no, it's not a good fit, but no maybes, or I'll think about it at the end of today's call? Would that be okay with you?
He should have made that video the hook. Is it cool if you make this a hell? And then, because I swear I heard that motherfucker say, hell yeah. Damn, he's setting the agenda for the next 30 minutes again. Like, he knows how to sell. Like, really good. I love that shit.
And Chris?
It's fine with me.
Okay. What about...
I know for a fact his pipeline is super clean. He doesn't have that bullshit fucking backed up fugazi, schmugazi. He has yeses and nos and maybe 1 or 2 maybes out of the 100 fucking yeses and nos.
You, Chris, is that a pain in the ass?
What do you always say?
It's either hell yes or it's hell no.
I like it. That's totally cool, guys.
That's what he always says.
Sweet.
I'm going to take that one. I'm going to have to take that and add that to the arsenal. For sure.
So, yeah, I'll walk you guys through. Number 1 is the offer, and if you're comfortable with a $47 offer, I would highly advise that you do that, Heather. And if, sorry, Dr. Heather, I'm not trying to be a dick.
Even Heather heard it. Because, oh my. I'm not trying to be a dick. The way he said it was funny. The way he said his timing was good. I can tell this guy's fucking hilarious, bro.
I highly advise we get started with that, because I know that one works, and that's what we would put a guarantee behind that it would work. And you can always raise the price. Like, we have people in Bay Area that everybody just, like, it's Bay Area, it's so expensive. So, like, if you charge 47, they're like, oh, you're only 47. It's kind of like a status thing. So we bumped it up to 67, then 77 worked, then 87 worked. But for most median income markets, 47 is like the slam dunk. So I say we start there.
Is that what you're doing for the other people in our town? I know there's other offices using you guys.
Really? In your town?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Restoration Chiropractic.
Let me check it out.
And Green Country.
Who's the
maybe in the past.
Who's the doctor in Restoration?
I'm sorry, give me one sec. Colt.
Oh yeah, Dr. Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Dr. Bryce. They just had a baby. Yeah, they've been crushing it.
They just had a baby. This guy's he's funny, bro. He's trying to flex his big ass brain. Look at his head. He's losing hair because his fucking brain is getting so big. You know what I'm talking about? He's saying, you just had a baby. Like, shut the fuck up. We get it. You're a beast.
Here for a while. You guys, oh, that's exciting, because they're one of our best clients. So if you guys are somewhat in the area, that should be...
We're very close.
How close? Let me look up.
Couple miles.
Okay. You think it's more than 5 miles?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
We can push the radiuses. It's not a big deal. We won't pull from there, people. But it means that you're in a really good market, so that's awesome.
I like that. The radius bullshit. Whatever the fuck you said. I normally used to say, if we sign with you, we don't work with anyone within 10 miles. But the thing is, she's aware of her surroundings. So I like that. So if I do get a prospect that is aware of her surroundings and goes, oh, I know a competitor that does XYZ, I'm going to say it like this, we're not going to pull from their radius.
I've had like a dog chiropractor and a horse chiropractor, and they still did video sales letters, and they still did great. So yeah, we
I saw those dog chiropractic videos back in the day. And the horse ones, those are so cathartic to watch. You know, when I see them, I'm like, ooh, damn. Sometimes it's pretty fucking funny too how the animals react. I know that shit.
can do that for you as well. You don't need it, but it will make your life easier for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
What is
Any
it?
other questions? We're pretty much ready to rock.
So 9,000, 3 months, jump in.
3 months? 3 grand every fucking month? She must be big as fuck. She said 120 a day for 3 days. So like what? Or she's doing about 150. That's insane. Insane, bro. So she's a big gun. That's a fucking $10,000 deal. And let's just say he retains them for over fucking a year. 3,000. That's 36 grand. I wouldn't even look at that as a $9,000 deal. I would look at that as a 36 grand dollar deal. You know? Like if you really think about it, if he closes her and fucking delivers, he's never losing a client. 3 grand a month, and I guarantee you he upsells these people. Oh my god.
I think we jump, but it's up to you guys. It's totally up to you guys.
But of course it fucking is. The way he said it was good. It'll help with her closing.
I'm gonna try it. I'm a hell yes.
Cool. What about Chris though? I need a hell yeah from my man Chris.
I'm hell yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm awesome, Chris.
You need to watch that video yourself, guys. Okay? This is the way you should be selling. It's insane how much value that was given in that video. Everything in that call was perfect. I'd give that call 10 out of 10. Stay tuned for the next video. Discord link down below. Free to join. I have a free course coming in a week. Follow me on Instagram. Feel free to message me. I don't give a fuck if you subscribe or like. Just if you feel like you really want to fucking level up, join the community. Ask me a question. More than happy to help.